What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Monday. Hope everyone had a great day out there. Hope you had a good start to your week. Hope everybody is happy and healthy. Real quick before I get into this, if you are new to the channel and you enjoy any of the content, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, share it around to your friends if you feel the content is useful. And by all means, please comment down below and let me know your thoughts. So, I just wanted to hop on real quick, do a video on a topic that I was kind of curious on. And it was regarding eBay and just kind of like how things have been selling recently across different grading companies and such. And I wanted to pick a product that was around the time frame when PSA stopped taking their submissions. So I did select, no pun intended, I chose 2020 Select Football, and I picked Justin Herbert for the example. If you see here, on the release calendar, it said 2020 Select was released on April 7th. And then if you go over here, it was March 30th, where they said effective immediately, they're temporarily suspending their value service levels, or value regular and express. So I thought this would be a good indicator to kind of see how things were selling. Now, I do want to keep in mind, there's going to be some collegiate select Justin Herbert's tossed into the mix. Because I didn't filter all of that out. I just did, as you can see on the screen, 2020 Select Justin Herbert. And so prior to me getting on and clicking record, some numbers I had here, and they're probably changed by now if any auctions or anything like that has sold within the past 15-20 minutes. But I had 511 sales showing up, and what I'm going for is this right here, this results. There was 511 for SGC, 476 for PSA, 124 for HGA, 120 for BGS, and 41 for CSG. So, and we'll go through here real quick, and I'll go through and show you guys. But then I dug into a little bit further, and this is what really I want to know y'all's opinion on this topic. So I clicked through and I pulled all of them up and I started scrolling through the first page. I don't know how far these numbers go back. I think eBay shows 60 days of sales, but I'm not 100%. Anyway, so I went through and I was scrolling through page 1 and I was looking just to make sure that there wasn't no little outliers there. And as you can see here, right here, there's a Joe Burrow for the SGC that pops up. But there's Herbert. I mean, keep going down through here. Justin Herbert, and they're all SGC slabs. There's no raw, So this was very interesting to me. There's one so far that we've seen. That was the Burrow. And everything else. And you also notice this is all NFL Select. Let's go to page 2. Again, Herbert. Scrolling down through here. Just to see there is a collegiate, a draft. But as you can see, it's all NFL Justin Herbert Select cards in SGC slabs. There's no raw, there's no, other slab, but with the SGC name in it, etc. So this was very, very interesting to me, and I'm going to show you why. So we had one for SGC on the first 2 pages, right? So let's go over here, and we're going to do PSA, okay? So as you see, I said there was 476. Now it's up to 477. So this one must have sold. But right off the bat, you see a Jalen Hurts prism. Okay, you see an optic raw, hollow. Sorry, tongue twister. A mosaic. You see, let's see, another optic hollow. You see, let's go on down. Another optic hollow. Optic base. It's just funny. Optic base, Donruss base, optic base. Here's an SGC slab. Another SGC slab. So that filters in to the sold sales. Now, it's odd to me that when you put in SGC, there was one outlier, and it was a Joe Burrow. I counted up, I think it was 13 PSA, and we're going to flip one over here since I did 2 pages on the other. We'll do it here. Here's a Burrow, here's an HGA slab, here's another optic hollow, here's a mosaic, optic hollow, SGC, CSG, HGA, SGC, a raw card, a Tom Brady. It's just like everything. If you type in PSA, it's like bringing up so much different stuff. And so I went to BGS. I was like, all right, let me check BGS out. And again, BGS, I'll give you their number. I had them down for 120. It's showing 121 right now. And as you can see, selects. There is a collegiate right there, which I'm fine with. It pulls up correct data. Keep going. Let's see. I might be passing some. Oh, here is a raw. Here's a mosaic. Let's see. So on the first page, BGS had 2, not too bad. A raw and a mosaic. Page 2, you get an HGA, a Joe Burrow. Let's see, keep going. Herbert. There's a clearly, or no, that's canvas. My bad. It looks clearly with that coloring around it. Let's see here. Keep going. Another mosaic. That's collegiate. That's fine. Okay, so for the most part, here's like some packs. So there's just, some random stuff thrown in theirs as well. And the one thing to mention, I do have it items per page. It's all the same. So, I'm showing 2 pages here. And then, let's go ahead and go to HGA. There's 125. I said 124. Selects, mosaic, prism. Let's see. Select. There's another prism. Anyway, you kind of catch the drift, right? There's another prism. And then go over here. Just go back down through it real quick. There's another prism. It's just weird to me. So, and then you go, we'll throw out CSG for the good measure. 41, that's what I had. CSG was actually an interesting one when I looked at this information here. Let's see. There's a Tua that pops up for it, CSG. There's a Jordan Love. There's an Optic Elite, Herbert. another Jordan Love, another Tua, another Jordan Love, another Optic Elite, um, it, Mahomes, um, a James Robinson. Let's see. Here's like a, what is that, a leaf with some, stuff around it, I guess, since they put it in there and it is a CSG card, that one could kind of slip through. But my point of this is, and the reason I wanted to share this with you, and my question, does eBay influence the graded card market? Are they part of the reason when people are saying, well, PSA is liquid, or PSA sells for more, or when you go to search in, let's go up here and type in 2020 select, I don't know, Joe Burrow. And then, well, it's not even pulling that up. Let's go to, let's see, 2019 Prism Kyler Murray. So, here's a card that's been out for a bit. If you look here, PSA 10, PSA 9. Automatically comes up there as a selection. But, when you get down into the dirty details, we have SGC, as you've seen, selling more on the Select Herbert. Now, obviously, more have been graded with them. But PSA still had a lot of numbers there showing up. But then they also have a lot of shit showing up that's not even what you're searching for. So, does eBay, are they a behind-the-scenes influencer in their own right with the graded card market? That A, they're suggesting right off the bat, the PSA grading company, or B, that they're allowing so much trash to be thrown in. And when these chart programs are pulling the API data, if they're not paying full attention and skimming through that stuff and pulling out the nonsense, you might have a Joe Burrow or a Jordan Love, as you've seen, or Tua card mixed up in there as a sale, and it's giving false data. It just amazed me when I was going through here, and I know I talk SGC, I praise them, everything else according to what folks may say, but it amazed me that, number one, they had the most sale. Number two, they had the least garbage when filtering through and seeing what was actually popping up in the results for their 511 or 512 sales just by doing a search of SGC. That was very interesting to me. I don't know if eBay necessarily intentionally does it, if it's people in the way they word stuff. I know the PSAs that had the SGC sales mixed in there, those titles probably had SGC, not PSA or whatever. I know PSA is going to get more flooded in, but then when I got to going to like CSG and seeing, how many junk listings were popping up for them, that's what kind of made me curious, because you wouldn't think those would have inaccurate players or inaccurate cards based off of a search for select. So anyway, I just wanted to record this real quick, share that information with you guys. Let me know if you find it interesting, if you think if that has any influence into maybe some of the searches and why SGC or some of the other company auctions don't do very well, because the trash just gets flooded in with it, and people just aren't searching for it because, well, eBay makes it easy to just go on and click. Bam. Voila. I have the PSA 10s. But they don't do that for anybody else. I think maybe just disregard the autofill completely when it comes to grading. I don't know. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. I hope this was some interest to you guys, or maybe some use, maybe a discussion we can have. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great evening. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.